Hello everyone, I'm Kashish Arora from Indigo Treks and I'm here to help you configure connection policies for ZS Travel Office. To begin with, let's click on Control Panel. You will see a link called Manage Your Connection Policies here in the Policies tab. Click here. In the beginning, you will find no connection policies defined here. This implies that you will not get any fares when you search for it. To help you get fares, we need to define a connection policy. Let's add a new connection policy. A connection policy can be defined for any supplier. Let's say you have a supplier called Skybird. A connection policy can be defined between any two origin destinations. Here we have a bunch of options that can be given to you to configure connection policies. You could define connection policies for airports or between countries or regions. Let's take an example of United States and India. This policy will be applied only for these two origin and destinations. The connection policy could be configured to be applied on any of your sub-agency or on all of them. You could permit a particular airline, let's say 9W in this case. You need to save this to help you get fares. Let's make a new search. For default dates. As you can see, we will find only 9W fares coming here. This is because of the connection policy that we just defined. You could go to panel and change your connection policy. Let's say we want fares from Jet Airways and Kingfisher. Remember to save this. Hit a fresh search. As you can see, you will see fares only from Kingfisher and 9W as permitted in your connection policy. We can go to Control Panel and apply a restricted policy. Let's say we do not want to see any Kingfisher or Jet Airways fares. Since you have applied a restricted policy, you need to have a default route to fetch the fares from. Click on Yes. Now you will have a policy which says that you get all the fares from all the origin destinations and all airlines are permitted except for the ones that you have mentioned before. You have restricted 9W and IT for all US-India routes. Now we'll go to the Flights tab and search again. As you can see, the airlines that you had restricted have not appeared in the search results. Let's go back to the control panel. Click on Manage Your Connection Policies. The most restrictive out of all of those policies will always be applied. Remember that you could apply a connection policy for any of your sub-agency. At the moment, this connection policy applies on yourself as well as for all your sub-agencies who have added you as a supplier. You could restrict any of the origin destination pairs by adding a new policy. You could restrict any of the origin destination pairs as you like by adding a new connection policy. Save kar do.